There's an inscription on this idol in the ancient gnome dialect. I'm sure I saw more around the village.
Can you read it, please?
Run steep, facing the abyss. A gnome village? I always wanted a gnome, but my father told me that they lived in a dark fairy tale world. Turns out the old monster spoke the truth at least once.
You never mention your family. Why?
Show me the small print in the binding spell that compels me to talk about them.
Relax. I was just making an observation.
A window to the world down below. A dark mirror, shaped like a ring.
Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
Not with one face, but 3. I read all the inscriptions. What is the meaning of this cryptic riddle?
I have to think about it. But the solution must be somewhere here.
Stranger, save us. We are starving.
What are you doing here? I thought all the gnomes had left the village.
This is a sturdy door, and we refuse to leave our valuables behind.
So they would rather starve to death for some trinkets? Oh well.
Bah! We can hold out here for months, if you do us one small and unremarkable service.
Explain, please.
There is a scrim beast locked in a cage at the bridge. It's just what we need for a wonderful, filling stew.
So you want us to bring that thing here for you to eat?
Exactly. It's a docile creature. No need to worry.
All right. I'll get the beast for you.
Oh, look at this creature. It's so cute.
It is not a pony.
Poor baby. We won't let those evil gnomes harm you, will we?
What is that soul-splitting scream? My ears will start bleeding soon.
It's absolutely unbearable. Make it stop, Van Helsing, please.
He is calling monsters from the deep ink. Look. The beast fell silent as soon as we killed the abominations.
Never felt so much pain in my spectral life. Can we help this poor thing now?
Well, let me open the cage. Katarina!
I acted on impulse, for the sake of my afterlife sanity. It's definitely cuter when it's dead.
The gnomes wanted to kill it anyway. Grab the remains, and let's head back. So the riddle was the key to the location of hidden treasure.
Oh, are you still alive?
You have a lot of explaining to do, gnome. Open the door right now.
Scrims have to be killed gently, otherwise their meat turns sour. This one is ruined. Can you bring me another one, perhaps? It's almost lunchtime.
You insolent little...
Just let it go, Van Helsing.
What about our soup? We also need some spices. Hey, hey!
Is this unholy contraption functioning? Should I speak into this appliance? Does my hair look good? I'll start now. I have grave news. The ancient vampires your esteemed father put away a long time ago. They are back. Someone woke the monsters, and they are moving through the tunnels towards the lair. We must stop them.
Oh, the sweet scent of rotting scrimbeast innards.
I got them in Narlavoy. Can you use them?
Och, I can create a powerful potion for you with permanent effects right now.
I would like to have that potion made, please.
There is a large horde of the undead swarming towards the surface. If they are not stopped, they will wreak havoc in the city.
As if the situation wasn't bad enough.
Luckily, they will go through one of our old outposts, which has a network of traps and defensive installations. It is currently unmanned, so we need to send someone over there.
I'll deal with the horde myself.
I sense a disturbance in the ink. A gate has opened around here.
Van Helsing, you're back. Have you stopped the Horde?
The Horde will trouble us no further.
I've been wanting to tell you something for a while, Van Helsing. Something has changed in me.
It's not the right moment to discuss your afterlife issues, Katerina.
Oh, it's not that. Since the ink has been in turmoil, I've felt that I have some control over it. Almost as if I can try to shake it.
How is that possible?
Where do you think all those ghosts go who don't want to haunt smelly old houses? To the darkest realm of the ink. To the bleak circles of the Nightmare Hollow.
I can't do that. I don't have enough mana. I can't do that.
There is an inscription on the statue saying, Chase the hands on the clock through 4 archways. Then go the way you came for divine grace. The same curse is hanging over the Wraith Woods, despite the ink spell cutting the forest in half.
So we already know what to do. I don't have enough mana.
An ancient shrine with relics protected by a mystical barrier. I know that you are intrigued.
The barrier seems to draw power from the 4 gates. I've seen this before. It could be brought down by a specific ritual.
Well done. You solved the riddle. Is this the right time to mention that I could have passed through the barrier at any time?
So you let me waste time here just for your amusement? Don't test my patience, Katarina.
You forget we have different perceptions of time. Another ink grub. A new source of corruption. Do you want to destroy it?
Yes. I always love an excuse to destroy something.
Another ink grub. A new source of corruption. Do you want to destroy it?
Yes. I always love an excuse to destroy something.
We are getting reports of monsters attacking the city. Please assess the situation when you have the chance.
Don't have enough mana.
Look, an old sacrificial site. Brings back memories.
It's a gateway to the deepest ink realms, which are, as we learned, the dwelling place of some truly nasty creatures. And someone has tried to rip this gate open recently.
From this side, sadly. So much ink is seeping through the cracks that my senses are tingling.
I remember an incantation for sealing such fissures, but I just can't recall the whole ritual. It involved drawing an arcane pattern around the gate.
Will you give it a try? Or how about failing on purpose? We might get to meet a big bad creature from the other side.
Blast this incantation. Every time I make a mistake, the cracks get wider.
These are just lesser limits. I want my big bad one!
How about a poem instead?
The gate is closed. So there goes my hope of meeting a charmingly evil creature.
The Faceless Tsar is not good enough for you as a villain.
Well, it's hard to be charming without a face.
Just give me a group of soldiers and I'll deal with any situation.
Van Helsing, my master told me to expect you. Did you come to your senses? If you are here to serve the faceless Tsar, first you must kneel. Then wait until I decide if you are worthy of servitude.
Typical. I don't even deserve an evil monologue. What about me, big lad?
But you have already done so much for my master, little Borgovian princess. Just like your brothers and sisters did. You will join him in the black heart of the ink and sit at his throne in the Void Cathedral, where he is watching over everything that happens in your world.
I really hope so. I want him to see how I destroy you.
Successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.